Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? It's very nice to see you again, Jason, Wilson. Very nice to meet you, Luis. How are you guys doing?
Good morning, Sofia and everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, there. How are you?
Good, good, very good. Thanks for asking. How was your Holy Week, guys? What did you guys did? Did you did something religious or you just like chill? You catch up homework? Do you guys travel to a different place?
Not really. I am not religious, though I thought about Jesus and his life, but not me as a devout man, but as a reflective person. And yeah, 3 days, three first days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I did homework, and Thursday and Friday I was with my family. That was all. Nothing like special or something.
Nice. What about you, Luis? I know Jason and Wilson have been here before, so we kind of have confidence and we kind of know what's happening in our lives, but I don't think I have ever met you. So very nice to meet you. My name is Sofia. I am 27. I live in the United States, but I was born in Villavicencio. I don't know if you know where Villavicencio is. And I'm very happy that you guys, all of you guys are here because I know it's very early in the morning. So I really appreciate that. So very nice to meet you, Luis. Do you want to tell me more about you?
Sure, teacher. Yes, my name is Luis Francisco. I am 49 years old. A couple of days before was my birthday, and
Mm.
I'm happily married. I have two teenagers, and I'm in my first semester of the bachelor. And
Mm-hmm.
also happy to be here with you all in this Holy Weekend. I was in a seminary during 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it was nice. It was great, remembering all that Jesus Christ did for us.
Yeah, that's great. That's very cool. Well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you're liking like the classes, the first semester and everything. Everything is going smooth for you. And happy birthday too. What did you do for your birthday?
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Okay, so we're going to start. I think maybe Wilson right now will be working or something. That's kind of his schedule. So I'm sure that he will text in the chat later or participate. Um, but oh, I saw that you opened your mic. I'm sorry. I assumed that you were in your work because you usually are. So just if you can open your mic, it's fine. You can also text.
Not sure, I don't problem about this.
Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. That's great. Well, very nice to see you, Wilson. Welcome again. Thank you for joining. Um, okay, so I just wanted to make sure, can you guys see my screen and everything? My internet is kind of like annoying this last couple of days. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys can see my screen
Yes,
properly.
yes, we can
Yes.
see.
Okay, okay, perfect. Well, so this session is a reading session. That means that we're going to be reading a lot. But I think that today's topic is very cool. Um, and more because like last week, um, you see like I forgot, like the rocket going up to like the space and going to like get some information from the moon and everything. So that was very cool. I don't know if you saw how the rocket took off, or you guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yes, I read something about this, but no, I don't have enough information about that.
Yeah, so here in America, everyone was like crazy. Everyone was like posting and watching and everything about like NASA updates and everything. And apparently they're not, it's not like a that important mission. What I heard is that they are going up to the moon to like get some information and kind of like take more pictures about the moon. Um, so, but that's very cool. It's kind of cool to see how a rocket goes up there. I don't know about you guys, but space for me is very scary. So, I mean, it's a very interesting topic, and we're going to talk today about asteroids and a little bit about space. So, um, yeah, if you guys like this type of topic, that's awesome. If you don't, well, we will be learning new vocabulary about like this world of like space and engineer and all these things because, well, I don't know about you, but I don't use those types of words in my daily life. So definitely the words that we will be reading and learning today are very new for me. So I hope that they will be new for you too. And if it's not, that's great too. Okay, so the goal of today's class is that we will be improving our reading. Um, we are going to be checking more about the general ideas and the details. We'll be learning and use topic vocabulary, as I was mentioning before, and then we will develop discussions and critical thinking skills. I know that this is like a reading session, um, but I really like to also practice our speaking because at the end of the day, if we end up going to a different country or if we end up if we start teaching, the skill that we will be using the most will be speaking. So I think it's very important for us to like practice our speaking. I want to remind you guys that this is a safe place. I'm no one to like judge you. So try to feel comfortable. And of course, if you are saying something wrong and I notice it, I will give you a positive feedback, but in the most friendly way. So if I say it wrong, please don't take it personal. But yeah, if you guys want to talk, I really like my classes to be like discussions and like sharing opinions and everything. So yeah, that was a little bit of a reminder for this class. Um, do you guys know what GIST means? Improving reading for guests in detail.
No, I was even thinking about this word and I'm gonna ask you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was actually it's been new for me. So I'm studying here in United States in a college, and for the lectures are like classes that where the teacher just talk and talk and talk, and then he like or assignments are like reading. So the teachers always says try to like um find the gist of the article. And I was like, what? At first, I understood like geese, like the animal. And I was like, what? Are we going to read an article about animals? What? But then I have to look more into it. And it's pretty much the essence. Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh yes, yes, Sophia.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what is happening with my internet. It's so annoying. Anyways, I was explaining that this is like the essence of the text or the information that we are reading. So this is like a very technical word, but I think it's very important for our level. So you want to keep that in mind, um, because it's just advanced vocabulary. Okay, so and also when you ask me, so gives me can change the meaning. So this phrase will be like explain to me. So I don't know. I think it's very interesting to learn how a word can change if we have like another word. Es significa esencia y gives me is explícame. Guys, if you start like hearing me like broken, like cutting off, please text me and I will try to figure it out what happened with my internet. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do a warm-up activity. You can answer one of these questions. Have you seen movies about asteroids? Can you explain what is an asteroid? And do you think Earth is in danger? Any of you can answer. There's an, there is an open mic in this session.
Okay,
Yes.
let me give my participation. Um, Maybe I have seen some movies about steroids, but I don't remember at this moment the name of this movie because sometimes I'm absent mind. But about the second question, can you explain what is an asteroid? Is a sort of rock from the space that tries to come into the Earth, and there are lots of asteroids around some other planets. And
Mhm,
I think, do you think Earth is in danger all the time due to humans?
mhm,
Not only asteroids, but yes, sometimes we can see some asteroids passing by the Earth, and I believe that maybe in the past, some asteroids impact the Earth.
mhm. Well, thank you very much for answering. Does anyone else wants to answer? I don't think I have ever watched an asteroid movie, to be honest. Like the most recent like space theme movie was Interstellar, and that was wild. I don't know if you guys have watched that movie, but that's like another level of movies and explanation and physics.
Yeah, I have seen that movie. It's, oh my God, it's pretty crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
other movies about asteroids. I remember this one is called Moonfall. It's not exactly kind of an asteroid. It's more like how do you call this? Science fiction, and with aliens. But now that I remember this one, Greenland. Greenland
Mm.
is that basically there was an asteroid that supposedly was just going to cross the Earth. I mean, it wasn't supposed to hit us, but actually, from a moment to another, suddenly it hits the Earth. And the movie is, oh my God, it made me cry because it's a family who is running away from that, and
Oh
so
no.
the tension when they lose their children and so on, that's crazy. So yeah, that's a movie I've seen. And regarding the last question, do you think Earth is in danger? I mean, yes and no. As Luis has said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for example, the asteroid who killed the dinosaurs, or the asteroid who make the Earth crazy and that lead to the extinction of the dinosaurs. That
Mm-hmm.
was creepy.
Yeah.
And for example, I think last year, okay, it was not a asteroid, it was a little rock but I was listening to music here in my house, and it was like 10 p.m. And from a
Hmm.
monument to another, all the sky light, I don't know, shined.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack or something. But at the next day, I looked, and yeah, there was like a little rock that fell from space, and but it didn't hit the earth. Of course, it just evaporized. I don't know what is the meaning, what is the
Uh,
concept there in the
mhm.
atmosphere. But oh my gosh, it was like midday, and it was 10 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, I was crazy.
That's so
Yeah, probably it's
scary.
in
Oh my
danger, but
gosh. Yeah.
yeah, it's scary. But yeah, that's it.
Oh wow. I think I will think that it is my end if I see something like that. Wilson?
Okay, teacher. My regarding first question, I think yes, many people know movies like Armageddon or Don't Look Up. Mm,
Oh yeah.
I think, to be honest, in movies, asteroids are often on fire or very close together. But in real space, I think it's different. They are very far apart and cold.
Hmm.
Um, the second question, I think they are rocky objects. Maybe that, let me think, orbiting the sun of,
Hmm.
and I don't know, they are not round like planets. I think it's there. I look like a big rock. But
Hmm.
about the last question, I think no. I think technology and science watch the sky every day. And
Hmm.
as I know, I think they don't see anything about big asteroids hitting Earth sun. Yeah. But obviously, I think in the past, I don't know, it's a theory about the the giant asteroid hit the air and made the dinosaur disappear. It's crazy, you know?
Hmm.
Perhaps occur in the future, yeah. But
Hmm.
this is it, teacher, about this question.
Yeah, that's very good. Um, Thank you all of you for answering these questions. Um, there is another movie that by the end of the class I would recommend you if you have time. And then I want to like leave you like a homework. Will be like watch that movie and let me know what you think about that movie because now that I think that was the last one that I watched, but I don't remember the name and it's crazy. It blows your minds. Okay, continuing with the class. We have some vocabulary here, but maybe because of time, we are going to first read the article and then we will get into the vocabulary. Okay? So, so we are four. So I'm going to read the first one, Jason the second one, reads the third one, letter C, Wilson the D, and then Jason E and Luis F. Okay, so asteroids. In 2010, the Planetary Defense Team at NASA had identified and logged 90% of asteroids near Earth, measuring 1 kilometer wide. These near Earth objects, or NEOs, are the size of mountains. Oh my gosh. And include anything within 15 million kilometers of Earth orbit, with an estimated 50 left too long. NASA says none of 887 it knows about are a significant danger to the planet.
Now, NASA is working towards logging some of the smaller asteroids, those measuring 140 meters wide or more. Of the 25,000 estimated asteroids of this size, so far about 8,000 have been logged, leaving 17,000 unaccounted for. Considering that a 19-meter asteroid that exploded above the city of Chelyabinsk in Russia in 2013 injured 1,200 people. These middle-sized asteroids would be a serious danger if they enter Earth's orbit.
Luis, can you read the letter C, please?
Oh, sure, teacher. Whether NASA can find the remaining middle-sized NEOs depends on getting the money to build NeoCam, a 0.5-meter space telescope which would use infrared light to locate asteroids. If it did get the money, it could probably achieve its goal in 10 years. Once locked, the planetary defense team will will still need to work out how to defend the planet against being hit by the truly worrying asteroids, the PHA.
Wilson, please, letter D.
Okay, teacher. Potentially hazardous asteroids are rocks close enough to pass within 7.5 million kilometers of Earth orbit. NASA has created a map of um, 1,400 PHS, none of which are expected to be achieved in the next 100 years. With technology already available, NASA can track this object and make prediction about possible impact and at which point the defense solution could be launched.
The first is DART, the Double Asteroid Redirection Test. Plans are scheduled to test DART on the moon of an asteroid called Didymos. Didymos is 150 meters wide, orbiting its 800-meter mother, and hopefully the impact of DART will knock it out of its orbit enough for Earth-based telescopes to pick up.
Another suggested defense against a PHE on course to hit Earth is to blow it up using a nuclear weapon. It may sound like a plot from a film, and it was the subject of the 1998 film Armageddon, but the Hypervelocity Asteroid Mitigation Mission for Emergency Response (HAMMER) is a genuine NASA proposal. The 8-ton rockets would be fired at an approaching asteroid with the hope of bumping it, of course. If the asteroid was too close to Earth for this plan to work, the rockets would carry nuclear bombs to blow it up instead. Wow.
Thank you very much, Luis. So, based on the answers that each of you gave me in the warm-up activity, and now after reading this article, what do you guys think? Is the Earth in danger? Really? The situation is controlled? Does this information like scare you or maybe make you feel more aware of like the possible danger out there? What do you guys think? Or do you guys want to like
Okay.
kind of like scan again the article to like
I believe,
understand better?
yes, Sophia, I believe
Okay.
that maybe sometimes the Earth could be in danger because these sort of things could
Mhm.
happen in the space. But people in the Earth is preparing or doing what it is necessary to avoid this danger. So we are
Hmm.
prepared here from the Earth because these sort of things could occur in the future.
Hmm. Yeah. You guys, after I read this article, I was so scared. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, actually, we are so small. Like,
We
I
are,
don't know how,
yes.
yes, how we make it. Like, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a believer. And I'm like, God, it's just you. There's no way that we could have made it this far without you. Um, but yeah, this is kind of scary. And as Wilson mentioned before, have you ever watched the movie Don't Look Up on Netflix?
No, not in my case.
Okay, so you
In my
haven't?
case, yes, I saw it. I think it was this year or last year, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I saw it. I don't know why I didn't remember until Wilson mentioned it, but yeah, it's a cool film. I like
Yeah.
like the political background and so on, and the plot, the conspiration. I'm not sure if that word exists in English.
Mm-hmm.
Conspiration plot. I don't know, but yeah, I like it. I love that film.
It is wild. I don't know, Luis, if you will ever watch it. But it's pretty much like this scientist team is like warning. They want to warn the entire Earth that an asteroid is going to hit the Earth. Correct me, Wilson, if I'm wrong, or Jason, but that's what I remember because I watched it like a year ago. And they were trying to warn to everybody, but no one actually believed them. They were like, oh yeah, the NASA has a control. Yeah, whatever, the NASA has a control. But I think the NASA or the spatial team that was like looking the sky, protecting the Earth, they didn't like measure the danger of this asteroid and they couldn't do anything else. So they kind of hide it or they didn't even share that information because they were pretty much trying to give up. That's what I remember. So for me, so interesting to, for example, think about this idea that maybe, yeah, we are reading this type of article, where the NASA is saying like, yes, we have it protected. We will like send what would they send again? I think they were going to send um 8-ton rockets that will fire the asteroids. So like we will avoid the danger in Earth. But will that actually happen? Like, or they will do the same thing that they did in the movie, that they will hide it and then they will just give up and everyone is going to die, you know? So if you want to watch that movie, Luis, definitely recommend it because as Jason said, it also shares a little bit of like a political view about like space and everything and like
Hmm. Okay, I will. But telling the truth, the films about space, they seem so boring for me.
no,
Too
I
boring.
agree.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
love the
I agree.
space. I really love the planets, the stars, and everything outside. But in a film,
Yeah.
I consider this very boring in my case. I'm so sorry
No,
with
I
you that
agree.
really love this sort of movies.
I agree. I don't like it. I think that I have just watched like two. Well, Guardians of Galaxy was another one, but it's because I like Avengers. So I watched those ones, but I don't really like space movies either. But that one to look up is very interesting because it's not directly, I mean, it's about an asteroid, but they show like more the problematic on Earth. So it's very interesting, definitely. I will recommend it. Okay, so we are going to do some reading comprehension activities. I'm going to send this link. In this link, guys, you can see a lot of like new. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your message, Luis. Um, um, where we can see like different types of vocabulary that if you're into space, you guys can learn. We have asteroid, which is a small rocky object. that orbit the sun. Astronauts, we know that astronomer, atmosphere, well, we know the Big Bang. Um, for example, this one was very interesting. Black dwarf, a star that exhausts its own supply of carbon and burn out. I thought that it was interesting the name that they put, the dwarf, but um, it's very cool. If you guys want to look into this vocabulary, it's not a vocabulary that I personally will use my daily base, but for example, last week that everyone was talking about space, I was like, what? What does that word mean? So I think it's very important to like have this vocabulary in the back of our minds. Um, so it's very interesting. You guys can look into it. Um, before we continue, do you have any questions about the vocabulary of this article, or pretty much everything was clear?
I think it was clear for me.
Okay, okay. Can you explain what does it mean locked or have been locked? Because I think it's one of the words that's more repeated. So, do you guys know what love means?
Maybe when you
Just want to make
register
sure.
something, like so far
Mm-hmm.
about 8,000 have been logged. I mean, they have been registered. We put a name to them, and we more or less know where exactly they are.
Mm-hmm.
Only because, of
Yeah,
course,
there
they're
you go.
moving
Good
and we
job.
are moving. And everything's moving.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. You explained very well. Okay, so let's get into the reading comprehensions. Okay, so we have match the paragraph with the information it contains. I think this will be a little bit hard to do because we have to go up and down. I mean, let's do first the second one. Yeah, true or false? The first one. Earth does not appear to be in danger from any asteroid that measured 1 kilometer wide. Remember that this is based on like the specific gist and detail of the article. So what do you guys think about this question? Do you think he's in danger? Not really, based on the article and what we just read.
I think it may be false.
Okay. Jason says false. The rest of you guys agree, disagree. Why?
Teacher, I think it's true.
Okay,
Mm,
Wilson says true. Okay, Luis, you have to decide then. Why you say Wilson true?
because I don't know. I read something about NASA says no one mm,
Mm-hmm.
knows about our significant danger to the planet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. What do you think, Luis?
Oh my God, Earth does not appear to be in any danger from any asteroid that measure 1 kilometer wide. Wow, I don't remember, but I believe that is true.
Okay, he said true, two true and one false. So let's put true. We don't need to worry about small asteroids under 20 meters wide.
I believe that is no was not given in there.
Okay, you say not given. What does Wilson and Jason say or think?
I think it's false, teacher.
Okay, I think it's false. Why?
Mm, I don't know. It's I don't remember well, but I
Hmm.
read something about injuring more of 1,000 people.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah. In Russia.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 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 but it's something like that.
Okay.
For this reason, I think
Okay.
it's false.
Okay. Pause. Not given a pause. Jason, now you decide.
I would go with probably not given because they, as far as I remember, they didn't talk about 20 meters and wide
Okay.
asteroids. So I would say not given.
Okay. So we're going to keep it not given. Let's continue. Special telescope will provide a complete defense against asteroids hitting the Earth. What do you guys think? We know for sure that in the article they talk about telescope, but I think the writer was saying something about like, but they don't have the money or something. Do you think that this telescope will completely help to defend the Earth from asteroids?
Uh, I remember that it was read about a telescope with use an
Mm-hmm.
infrared light to locate
Mm-hmm.
asteroids, but I believe that is true.
Getting this. Okay. True.
Yes, I agree. They say it would take time, but at the end it's going to help us.
Okay. Wilson, what do you think?
I'm not sure, teacher, but I think it's false. But because I read the planetary defense need to work
Mm-hmm.
out how to defend the planet. It's in process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep it true. If you ask me what's my opinion, I think it's false.
Yes, I
Why?
believe
Yeah?
Why is
because
false?
because Wilson mentioned it's true because this is a project, but
Mm-hmm.
they're working in this
Mm-hmm.
sort of infrared light to look at asteroids, but they need money.
Yeah, exactly. And also, based on the question says that like this telescope will provide a complete defense. They never said that. Like the fact, if that was true, then they will not be still working on what Wilson and what you just guys said. So this is a perfect example of a very tricky question because
Mhm.
yes, they talk about telescope. Yes, the telescope will help, but is it going to give like a complete defense? Probably not. Or probably yes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you changing your opinion, Luis? Your option?
Oh, it's tricky because it's talking in the future. A special telescope will provide a complete defense. I believe that is, I don't know. I'm in two minds now.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
But I choose true because if it is possible to get the money in the future, this telescope will provide a defense against asteroids.
Okay. Okay, so you'll keep it true. So two truths, one false, so we'll keep it true. Okay. PHAs are the biggest concern, but they are still not immediate threat. A threat, sorry. Threat. Let's remember what do you know what PHA is? Like the most dangerous ones. So just do you think that is it are they going to be like an immediate threat or no?
The biggest concern, PHA. I read about this PHA, but uh, what is this?
I
I
would
don't know.
say it's true.
Yeah, teacher, I
Okay.
agree with Jason. I think it's true because I don't know,
Okay.
they are not betrayed in the next 100 years.
Exactly. Hmm.
Teacher,
It
sorry,
can
I
be
need
a
to take
very.
off of the meeting. Thanks for your time.
Hmm.
Thanks for my classmate,
Yeah, of
but I
course.
need to take
Yeah, of
off.
course.
Thanks,
Okay,
teacher.
bye. Have a good day, Wilson. Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a
Bye,
nice
teacher.
one.
God bless you.
God bless you. Yes, so I think it's very important to read the question that they are pretty much are asking if they're an immediate threat. So, and they said where I just show you guys that none of these ones are going to be an expected threat in the next 100 years. So for 100 years, we're fine, right? We won't have these ones around. So keep it true. DD moons, I think Jason was the one that read this. Orbit is not as stable. DD moons here. If you guys think, or you guys don't remember.
I think I don't remember.
It's-
Yep,
Okay.
nor I take note about that. Oh,
Luis, do
maybe
you
we
have an
can take a
answer
look at
or?
the text.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is false.
Okay, I think it's false. Okay. Um, I think this is just in this paragraph when they talk about teaching.
In the
Where
A
is it?
paragraph, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's keep it false then. And the last one. Hammer may or may not need nuclear weapons to save Earth from asteroids.
That's true.
That's true. Jason, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's true.
Okay, let's check. Oh my goodness. We're going to die, guys. We know anything about space. Let's check. Let's check. Wait, is that it? Is that the feedback? Okay, so the last one was true. Good.
Good.
The second one, false. I think it was not given because it never says
Yeah.
it doesn't says
The-
anything about and how unstable the orbit is. Um, to be honest, guys, I always struggle when they give the option of not given because
Yeah.
it makes you doubt even more. It's like, why? Just yes or no, and that's it. Like, just leave it like that. But definitely helps you to think more about the article.
Yes, I believe the right answer is not given.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Are the biggest concern with the is not immediate threat? True. A special telescope will provide complete defense against asteroids, including Earth. I think this one was false because
Mhm.
these telescopes, like, yes, they will help, but I don't think there will be like a shield around the Earth to
Mhm.
complete like every part of the Earth, you know? So it will help, but it will not be a complete defense against the asteroids.
The matter is,
We
in
don't
this
need to.
case, we
Mhm.
uh, think about that, but we give our thoughts about that, but it was not what the article says or mentioned.
Exactly. And that's the thing. And this
Mhm.
will happen also in like exams. Like the teacher
Yeah.
is going to ask you for that specific guess or detail. So it's very hard, I think, in our minds to like divide that from like specifically what the article said to the information that we know, right?
Mhm.
Um, but yeah. I think this is a good practice for future exams too. We don't need to worry about small asteroid under 20 meters wide. This one was true. Sorry, false. Wait, we don't need to worry about small asteroids.
I can say in the B part, it
Mm-hmm.
considered that the 19-meter asteroid explode above the city of Chelyabinsk,
Oh,
Russia.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it was
Yeah. Mm-mm.
true.
Yeah, true. This one, Earth does not appear to be in danger from any asteroid at the moment. True, answer correctly. And that's it. So we just have three wrong. Um, but yeah, I think like we just need to keep in mind that we have to just answer what the article said. Uh, I will send you the attendance link, guys. Let me know if it's working because I don't know why someone keeps telling me that it's not working. Let me check here. I mean, it looks like it's working. So, okay, I will send the attendance link. Um, and before we finish, do you have any question? I have this wrap up activity. Maybe if you can answer it in the next few minutes. Uh, you hear that an asteroid might hit Earth in 10 years. Can you answer one of these questions? What would you do personally? Would you be worried? What do you think the government should do? You can just like talk. You don't have to write or anything.
May I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would have 10 years. I wouldn't be worried. I mean, I'm like, yeah. If in 9 years and 364 days we haven't done anything, well, that's it. We're done. And what would I do personally? Maybe I would think about reflect about my life a little more. I mean, I'm trying to be reflective with my life. I'm trying to change, to be a better person.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, to do the things I really like to do. Maybe I would encourage myself to do more. To
Okay.
Yeah, look for my because eventually I am going to die. Maybe tomorrow
Yeah,
I'm in the
that's true.
school and a car crushes me. I don't know. Anything could happen to me in any moment. So that's more or less I'm prepared. Like, yeah, I wasn't worried about that because I'm gonna die. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, of course, easy said than done. But yeah, I will try to do my best as I'm trying to do most of the days. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. What would you do, Luis?
It depends on the measurement of this asteroid. Because I believe that governments will be prepared for this sort of um, situations in the future, right? That's why
Mm-hmm.
this small text that we read in the past mentioned that NASA is prepared and they are working on trying to protect humanity and even the Earth against these asteroids. And if I would be worried, maybe a little, because you never know where this sort of
Mm-hmm.
asteroid will impact. But what would you do personally? Mm, Pray God
Mm-hmm.
to destroy this or change the path of this asteroid in the Earth. But if these sort of things will happen, what we can do? That reminds us
Mm-hmm.
that we are very small in the space. We are anything, nothing in the space. We are
That's good. I think that I agree with both of you guys. I will do a little bit of what you guys both say. I will pray God. I will be freaking out, guys. I will be like, why? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Blah, blah, blah. But then I'll be like, okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to die one day, as Jason said. So, it is what it is. I can change it. I will try to travel a lot. I like that's what one of my biggest dreams actually, like travel all around the world to like meet like different people, learn about cultures, like try food and everything. So that's something that I will do. Of course, I will go back to Colombia to hug my family and say bye and hug them while the asteroid hit the Earth. So I won't be that alone. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I will do. I will freak out a lot, even though that I trust God and everything, but I still freak out. I'm like a drama queen, honestly. But yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, guys, it was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much for being so participative. I have a class in 2 minutes. So I think I will see you in the afternoon or in an hour, I think, for listening drills. Um, so Luis, if you haven't received, I think you sign up for listening drills too. I'm not sure if you received the email because with Jason, for example, I sent the link,
Yes.
but he actually never received it. So
Yes, I
if you
receive it.
didn't, okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, guys, so I'll see you in a bit. Um, enjoy this morning, and I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Thanks, teacher. See you in a while.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Yeah.
Sophia.
Bye there.
Bye.
Have a nice one.
Thank you, you too. Bye bye.
Bye, Jason.